Read number 5. How bad is sin? Or, where did Cain get his wife? Read Genesis chapter 4, verses 1 through 26. The point here is to show what the effects of that first sin committed in the garden had upon man. Human nature became sinfully corrupted, and this matter of sin is the second of the 10 major themes of the Bible. It was not so corrupted one could not be as good as Abel or as Seth were, but it was corrupted enough one could become as wicked as Cain or Lamech were. See that? Abel offered up acceptable sacrifice and worship unto God, and Seth brought himself still closer by calling upon the name of the Lord. Cain went through religious motions and offered up to God what he had determined was good enough, but was a murderer at heart and of his own closest brother, no less. Lamech lived far from God, became proud and boastful, took multiple wives, and was a killer as well, and quite pleased with himself for it too. All this is to say that your human nature was corrupted in the fall of man in Genesis chapter 3. The Apostle Paul had plainly summed up for us how Adam's fall affected us all in Romans 5:12. All of us need to learn how to get back to the Father and to draw closer to him. We're all in need of that influence only he can and wants to be in each one of our lives, that we may become all that he made us to be while we live these few years here upon his earth. Abel offered up innocent lives and blood of some firstborn sheep of his flock to die in his place for his sins. He understood the basic concept of a vicarious substitutionary atonement. Look that expression up, as it is one of the very most important concepts in all the Bible, and of Christianity in particular. It is the 5th of the 10 major Bible themes, that of gospel, or good news. Now, only as you add Genesis chapter 5, verses 4 and 5, does all that we read in Genesis chapter 4 make sense. If Adam and Eve had Seth at 130, Cain and Abel were easily 125 years of age or older, and having had many sons and daughters, who no doubt looked up to their oldest brothers, some younger brothers might have wanted to avenge Cain for Abel's blood. Hence Cain's fear of being killed himself. And where did Cain get his wife? He married a younger sister, of course. There was next to no genetic load at this time, and it was both possible and the only way to further propagate the human race. Why are skeptics so interested in another man's wife anyway? It is those other things that is what the Bible is all about.